right, what's up, guys? This is Tuff Talk Toronto. Once again, this is Denean.
I'm Katrina.
And this is another episode of Tuff Talk Tuesday. We did end off with Speaking Outta Turn last week, and we do have them here for part 2. So we are going to jump right in. All right, guys, we are back. I've been drinking a little bit, so don't mind me because while I wait, I drink, right? Why not?
Oh, she's a little bit intoxicated. Uh-oh.
So, no, they're not ready for the intoxicated Denean. I'll be saying some random shit. So random shit. Anyways, so guys, where we left off, I can't remember. So we're just gonna continue on, okay? Is that okay with you guys?
Wait, we can't. Can we hear you guys?
Can you hear us?
I hear them. Yeah, I can hear them. Okay. All right. So as I was thinking, I just wanted to ask you guys this from a guy's perspective, right? Because a lot of times, correct me if I'm wrong, us females do date guys that are just not on our level, and I don't mean physically. I just mean like a lot of girls sometimes pick up waste men. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they're more willing to take care of this guy or pick him up. Yeah, and picking him up from work and dropping him off, lending him the car, all types of stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But sometimes you want someone on your level. There's nothing wrong with wanting someone that has the same things as you, and you guys can build together, right? Yeah, now, my question for you guys is, how do you feel about dating a girl that's not on your level? Like, let's just take out the equation right now. I'm not saying your wife to be and your wife is on your level, but just think of it as if you weren't in that relationship. How would you feel about dating a girl that wasn't on your level?
You wanna go?
No, you go ahead. I like when you talk first, so I could gauge how fucked up I'm allowed to be.
So I've dated someone who's not necessarily on my level.
That's a good answer for the married nigga. That's. You did that. You handled that. You handled that the way you're supposed to do it.
I'm so done with STAXXFACTS. I was so done with this guy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I dated someone who wouldn't be necessarily on my level. And what I found is that they just expected me to pick up their slack. So like, it's like, okay, so we're going somewhere, or like it's something random, like like a spontaneous meetup, and it's like I gotta be the one to facilitate the whole meetup. So I gotta go past where we're going, scoop you, come back to where we're gonna be. Like, and this is, for me, it was like, this is annoying. Like, at some point, like, you said that you were mobile, right? You didn't say that, yo, I'm bus bound, and it's okay to be bus bound.
Bus bound, yeah, yeah.
It's bus bound Thotianna.
bus bound Thotianna.
Baby, I love you. I love you.
Like, there's nothing wrong with being bus bound, but at the same time, like. That can't mean that I am responsible for your transportation all the time. Like that's
a good point.
That got to be annoying, right? And so dating someone that's not on your level in that sense, it can just be hard because it's just extra stress. You end up resenting the person for not having what it is that you expect them to have or what it is that you would like for them to have.
Yes.
So in that sense, like, I'm not for it. Like, if we're not on the same level and we don't have we can't meet in the middle, there's no point.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I personally dealt with people that weren't on my level. And I think for me, it's not even like a what you have thing. I think it's more of an ambition thing. You understand?
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
I agree. Yeah.
And I think especially us as Black people, like, we have to like start paying attention to that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers don't have possessions, but a lot of motherfuckers is willing to go get it.
True.
I'm one of those people. I don't have a lot, but like, my girl's a big woman. My girl is a Black woman. My girl's not standing beside no waste. You understand what I'm saying? I never have an intention to have a job to work for no white people ever in my motherfucking life ever. And I had to present that to her. Like, I want to be in a long-term relationship with you, but I never plan to work for no white people. So you're going to have to understand my plight. I plan to get money off of what's in my mind and my heart and actually go get it. I don't play no motherfucking PlayStation. I don't smoke no motherfucking weed. She's not going to go to work and come home. I'm not gonna be my wife beater. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm a go get an ass nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she knows that. We're even at like odds in our relationship sometimes where I overwork. You understand what I'm saying? So of course I've been with people with no ambition. So for me, it would be super hard for me to be with somebody and lay down with somebody who's not trying to take the most out of life. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that life is about going to get everything out of your mind. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be hard for me.
Okay.
I completely agree.
My woman is a go-getter.
He also doesn't own any wife beaters. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, again, it's just a figure of speech. I'm not wearing no shirt. Even only because I respect you guys is why I'm in a shirt right now. I don't even wear no shirt.
He's not
lying.
Wear
shirts.
Yeah, I don't like shirts.
He's not lying.
I don't like any cottons or fabrics on my skin.
Okay.
I don't like
you're free. You're just a free.
If it looks like sexy, it interferes with my sexy.
Okay. All right. Katrina, you have any facts on what they said?
Katrina, have you ever dated a waste man?
They dated some bum dudes.
Yeah, you can tell.
You can tell they dated bum dudes.
A lot of Sloranto niggas is bums.
They have the fed up look on their face. It's the fed up face.
Most Sloranto niggas is bum niggas.
Why do you say that?
Well, one, they don't know how to be themselves.
Okay.
One. That's just one. So once you're a nigga that doesn't know how to be himself, you're fucked.
Okay.
Because one, you're not going to get what you have to go get in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You're so busy trying to keep up with other fucking people. So you're wrecked from the jump. You're spending money that you don't have to spend to keep up with a lifestyle that ain't yours.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one. You know what I'm saying? So you'll treat everybody around you fucked up because you think that's what you have to do. How do I know? Because I used to be one of them niggas.
Both of us.
Right.
We were there together.
We met. That's how we met. We met. We met being fucked up.
Right. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? We met being Sloranto niggas. So that's why we do the opposite now, because we're like, nigga, when we sit back and we look at it, we're like, a lot of this shit is fucking corny as fuck.
That was bullshit.
The way we dress, the way we talk, the way we interact with black women, all of that shit was fucked up because we just thought that shit was cool. And that's
it was also bad for us to accept it. I mean, having those men around us, we allowed them to entertain and we enjoyed their attention when it was doing nothing for us.
Yep.
Super fact. That's why sometimes I look at you guys and I scratch my head like when I say you guys, I mean black women, because I'm like, I know my girls' exes. Like, I know them, like, personally. And when I look at them, like,
how sweet.
Sometimes when she's sleeping, she looks so good when the cover just drip over her. And I have to look at, and I look, sorry. Just mind your business. You're not even in the fucking conversation, fam. Fam, you're not even in the fucking conversation, my nigga. Like, what's going on? I'm talking about you, not to you. So when I look at her, I'm like, yo, how'd you let these niggas in your life? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I look at me and I look at them all the time. I'm like, yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
But you are also there too.
Looks like we've had those trash women too.
Maybe I'm talking about from like a superficial level, because like a lot of niggas didn't even know how to put an outfit together.
Right.
Some bum at and they still look the same, dirty ass. A lot of follower niggas. You know one of those?
Can you hear the hate? Can you hear the hate?
I can hear the hate. Yeah, I can hear the hate. But granted, Stacks, listen, you were that dude for probably some other girls. You get what I'm saying? Because you said you were just there. You were there, so you can't judge. You just have to let people find their way. You get what I'm saying?
Acknowledge our bullshit.
I acknowledge.
We acknowledge the bullshit. Like, we definitely try hard to acknowledge the bullshit.
I would be a liar to say I wasn't fucked up to some women.
Yeah.
I was fucked up to a lot of women, and I could admit that. Period.
For sure.
And it's the fact that you're acknowledging that you were and you're not anymore. It's a big step for.
Yeah, but even that, like, and I often say that I've grown because I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is why I call Sloranto niggas, because a lot of them niggas is still. I'm 36, and some of these niggas is older than me and still running the 20-year-old boy race. You know what I'm saying?
With 20-year-old girls.
With 20-year-old girls, you know what I'm saying? Trying to fool 20-year-old girls, but them niggas is getting mad because some of these 20-year-old girls are ahead, like they're smarter than you, nigga, like driving, you know what I'm saying, on their way to their own
Run your
crib, and you're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That's why here at Black Status Social Network, I don't ever fucking condemn no girls for taking niggas' money.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be a goofy? You got to pay to be a goofy.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? If you don't want to be a goofy, be of yourself, find somebody, respect her, treat her accordingly. You guys get money together and make your moves properly.
So how do you guys feel about Denean? What's that guy's name from YouTube? We asked all of our guests about him.
What was his name? Kevin something.
The older guy.
Yeah, the older dude.
How he feels about women. How do you feel about
I don't know if I know what you're talking about.
Yo, he was giving advice to a black woman, and he was like, "Oh, you never gonna have a man."
Oh, and he was talking shit about the lady that had like a 6-figure business. And
Yes.
Kevin something. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
First and foremost, any nigga that gives.
Yeah, you go first on this one.
All right, cool. Any nigga that gives black women fucked up advice from a spectrum of a fucked up black man, suck dick. Shut the fuck up. I promise you, and I don't give a fuck how anybody feels. Hold on.
The straw.
Black women are smarter than everybody. Period. They're gonna get what they want out of life. They're gonna get more. It's gonna double. It's gonna triple. It's gonna quadruple. No, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck. And this is what black men need to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I met him and I had money. I was
broke.
But I was going to the club, spending money on alcohol, $2,000-$3,000 a night for nothing. I always had it. Mm-hmm. Jewelry, shoes, all of that shit. But my life didn't get any meaning or purpose until I got serious with a black woman who said, "My nigga, that clown shit that you're doing is for the circus. Cut it the fuck out."
So nobody else was saying that to you, or were you just ignoring them?
I think a lot of people said it to me, but I wasn't ready.
Right.
Okay. So it took that right person to be behind you, to guide you and to let you know.
Right.
And for you to listen. And
stick around.
Yeah. So it's an accumulation of things. But I would agree that it was her and me. You know what I'm saying? Because after a while, I think the first step to it is, 1, acknowledging your fuckery. Mm-hmm. 2, fixing your fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and say, "Yo, I'm wrong."
Right.
And then you have to stop. A lot of black men, they get fucked in life because they just make a career out of fuckery.
It's short-sightedness. It's repetitive short-sightedness. Like a bunch of different women, you do the same cycle. Like I was someone who was like, "Oh, you know what? 2.5, 3 months, and then like I gotta like my relationship is pretty much over, right?" So you get caught up in this habit of stupid bullshit. But like specifically with that Kevin dude, I don't know what his name is, but
he could suck dick.
I found that, to be honest, the advice he was giving that woman was just based on how he looked at her physically. Like he didn't like he was shitting on the woman. What she had kids, and he's like, "Oh, nobody wants someone that has kids."
Are you?
And then he said something like I think he said if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. She gave herself she rated herself like a 6 or a 7 or something like that. And he was like, "Oh, nobody wants a 7." And it's like, you're calling this woman average, but she has a 6-figure business. Not very many people have a 6-figure fucking business.
Hold on.
It's facts.
She's a 7, and she's taking advice from a 2 at best.
But he was pretty top down. Yeah.
What I feel about him is
what the fuck you gonna tell me?
And I don't want, this might sound fuckery, right?
We like fuckery.
When men there's a lot of men out there that rely on wearing a suit to be like, that's their swag.
Oh, glory, hallelujah.
People see you in a suit and they put certain images, they put certain like qualities onto you, like, "Oh, he's always in a suit, so he's swagged out," or he's just like, my G, if you're fucking happy because you're always in a suit and women approach you, like, who who doesn't see niggas in suits all the fucking time? Like, it's not that.
You ain't got no motherfucking style, you bald head, turkey neck,
like
bread
I
face
thought he was
looking.
whack.
Glad I'll slap that.
And he's like, oh, young women want to talk to me. You want to talk to young women? That's the thing. Like,
no.
She's not a young woman. Like, not that she's old, but
you somebody sugar daddy. Shut the fuck up.
That's
the man that's paying for the OnlyFans. He's paying for OnlyFans, guaranteed.
Yeah.
I
OnlyFans.
I guarantee you, he's a man that's paying for someone. And no shade, he's a man. He's paying for somebody's fucking rent. He's paying for somebody's phone bill. He's paying someone's car note. I guarantee you, he's tricking, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But you're shitting on this woman
sex workers
for looking for a man who matches her. If she makes 6 figures, nothing's wrong with her asking for a 6 figure.
Exactly.
That was some bullshit.
Exactly.
That's how I look at it. I'm like, that's bullshit. And he's just looking at her because he didn't find her attractive and he wanted to shit on her. And I thought that was whack because you had this show.
Yeah.
And
so is it the same? Did you hear about this other girl from Instagram? I think her name is B Simone. And she had the same like theory that she could never date someone that had like a
minimum wage job or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
So I heard it and I understand it and I respect it because I get it. But again, us as black people, we have to start monitoring the game different. We're all at a disadvantage. I don't give a fuck how much money you have. I don't give a fuck how much followers you have. We're all at a disadvantage. We niggas. So we have to stop watching people's paper and start watching people's purpose. Understand? I came to my woman and I sat her down and I looked at her across the table and I said, babe, I don't know how you feel about this, but I never plan to work for a white man in life. I'm going to use what's in my brain and make money. I wake up every day at 3:00 a.m. And leave her in the bed every single fucking day. And I start my work day at 3 and figure out how I'm going to make money from now for the next 10 years, how I'm going to extend and stretch my company. I've done that. I've done that for the past 3 years, and it has shown significantly. My woman is a black woman. If I was a waste man, my woman would have fucked. If my woman would have give her the pussy, I wouldn't be mad. If I was a waste man. But my woman sees a man that's over ambitious. I take what's mine. I'm a taker.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when I see people like B Simone say what they have to say, I respect it. But I also think we have to be a little more careful with how we deal with people. Us as black people have to be a lot kinder to people because we have to watch people's actions. But at the same time, you guys have a lot of waste man to do it.
I'm gonna just say, like, I'm washed, so I don't really know. I don't know what B Simone said or didn't say.
Yeah, she just said she can date a 9-to-5 nigga.
But like, so I've seen women on their lives saying they can't date regular dudes, and I'm like, but these women are not regular women. Like, one thing that men gotta do is like stop taking you can't want the cream of the crop woman to come and deal with your like bottom of the barrel self. Like, that's not, you never had a chance with her in the first place.
Right.
You know what I mean? God, like, damn. Start looking, like, if you're not out here grinding and hustling and doing what you got to do to really improve yourself and elevate yourself, you can't expect these women to want to come and be with you. Like, for what? You're making $12.45 or whatever the case is, or what, $15 or whatever the case is. And I'm not shaming anybody's wage
at all.
But you're making $15 an hour, right? And this woman's pulling in what, 6 figures?
She has her own business. She has
like, what are we talking about?
No, but
you're not doing anything that's in her lane.
No.
But wait. But she can't forget where she came from.
No, you're right. You're right.
That's what I was gonna say.
But she's not there right now. No. So it's not her job to sponsor some dude just because he thinks she's attractive and she might think he's attractive.
I have to stop you because I think, sir. I don't think she has to sponsor nobody, but she's saying she wouldn't date. Understand what I said?
Yo, but
so listen. But if the man is a $14 an hour nigga, but his hustle is $1 million nigga's hustle, and he's going to get it, and he's not asking for nothing, and he's not begging.
Right.
In her best interest to get that nigga a chance, because the
No,
nigga who has
not,
no
man.
listen, the nigga who has enough money is he's probably not.
Okay. Can I interject for 2 seconds? So
Go ahead.
I get what both of you guys are saying, right? At the same time, if I'm making 6 figures, it's my choice. If I want to date a 6-figure guy, I want to do that because he's in my bracket, and that's just that, right? So that's my choice. But at the end of the day, a lot of us females, we fall in love or fall for the potential of a guy as well, right? So if we feel that, okay, this guy might make his $12 an hour, right? And I'm making my 6 figures, but I know the guy, and I'm like, you know what? He seems like he has the potential to, if I help him or give him that little push, he could be making that 6 figures. So I might want to waste my time with him. And a lot of females do that.
Okay, so
hold on. I'm not gonna stop you. I just want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
What I noticed, what you said is waste my time.
Yeah.
I respect that. Go ahead.
This is my thing. Anytime I've spoken to someone that I know has money, their thing is, don't talk to me about it. Go out and start it. The same thing you did to me when I came to this podcast. You said, don't talk to me about it. Go and do it. There's a difference between someone who's actively doing what they want to do and chasing what they want to do.
That's a fact.
And someone who says, oh, why won't you speak to me because I don't have X amount of dollars. If you're not going out there and trying to get it, you can't expect someone to give their time. Someone like B. Simone, I don't know how much her time costs, but the more money you make, the more expensive your time is. So I don't have a problem with her saying I'm not going to deal with a guy who's just like a regular dude, because that makes perfect. That's money. Her time is money. The more money you make, the more expensive your time is. So and let's be serious. We all know dudes. I'm sure you women know men.
Niggas about to shit on men. Right?
No, I'm sure you niggas know men who sit up here and pretend like they're about something and they're not about something. One of my closest brethren is that type of dude, or has been that type of dude. And it's like, yo,
damn it.
I gotta say to him, like, yo, dog, you can't operate like that, because you're wasting people's time. And someone like that whose time is money, you can't be out here embarrassing her.
But not only that, he's wasting his own time too.
Facts.
You could be making money and really get chasing and getting her, but you want to do what you want to do, and it doesn't always work.
The sad part about it is what's really sad about it is, I think I told the story before, but I was watching Love and Hip Hop. Me and Denean were watching Love and Hip Hop, and we were watching Amara La Negra went on a date, and homegirl brought her current dude's ex, and she like read out his MO, and years passed, and that nigga is still doing the same fucking thing.
No progression
in 10 years.
Yeah.
Right? And Denean turned to me, she's like, yo, is she wrong for that? I'm like, she's wrong for being messy. But what's really fucked up is
he hasn't changed.
He hasn't changed.
Right.
So he's at the table. Amara's at the table like, nigga, 1, you're fucked up, but 2, I want to be able to tell you, yo, my man is not that nigga. But
I can't.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told my girl that same day, I said, yo, if any one of my exes call you and say, let's sit down at Mandarin.
Yeah.
And you pick up some motherfucking chicken balls and she reads my MO from 10 years and I'm still the same nigga, that's right to push it on me.
That's a problem.
Time to leave.
Somebody else.
That's it. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because after a while, fam, and this is the problem I feel with black men. Niggas don't want to change and evolve and do different shit and have, you know what I'm saying? And treat black women different. And my nigga, I'm telling you, I met this nigga. We was rolling around in the dirt together, me and this nigga. We was rolling around in the dirt together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
we were pieces of shit.
We were trash.
I was pieces, he was of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but after a while, we had to say, like, even in our friendship, we had to say, yo, we're grown now. I love you. You're my brother. We should be better than this. You understand what I'm saying? But black men, the thing that hurts me the most is uno na fucking change.
Yeah.
Why do you
guys are stubborn? You guys are stubborn. You don't want to hear the truth sometimes, and I think that's just with everybody as well. I mean, some people don't want to hear the truth. The truth hurts.
It's hard. You're right. It's because it's hard to change. You got to acknowledge your bullshit. You got to acknowledge that I've been wasting fucking time. So my thing was like, I'm thinking that I'm this big time, like I'm getting all these girls, I'm a big time player, but it's like, dude, you're not doing anything. You ain't doing shit. Like,
just now when the camera's cut, this guy was like, yo, they had you on the motherfucking rope. I'm like, God, I'm like, I want to. I didn't even know what was going on.
Sorry.
I was like, yo, I can handle it, but God damn, this shit is real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Katrina's like there looking at me like, what's up? Because she's
where it's at.
She's like, what's up? What are we doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So nobody likes to hear the truth, but I think the difference between me and him is we process the truth different. You know what I'm saying? After we hear the truth, it might hit us, and we'll sit in the corner and we'll get back in the ring. A lot of motherfuckers.
Do you think that black men don't have proper friends? Like their circle's not all the same?
Oh, this is one of our number one topics.
Too many yes men in the circle? Is that what's happening? Too many yes men, not enough guys to stand up to each other and say,
mean, it's just like if you want to go out and get something for yourself, right? You would want to be surrounded by others that support you. But if people aren't supporting you, how are you going to actually jump and reach for that opportunity? I know you shouldn't be relying on them, but you need that one big push. If you're not getting it from your family, you're not doing it yourself, support yourself, surround yourself with people. You know?
Can I say something? A lot of guys that I've known are they're stuck in a circle of guys that are not doing anything as well, right? So when you're around a bunch of guys that are stagnant, they are just literally comfortable because they don't see their friends doing good, and they don't see that friend giving them these examples. You get what I'm saying? Because if you know better, you're gonna do better. That's what I think.
Katrina said, ain't no motherfucking friends to rely on. And she said we shouldn't be able to rely on our friends. And I don't believe that. I think everybody needs friends to rely on. But I think it has to be in every single aspect. And a problem with black men is, how the fuck can anybody rely on you, or you rely on anybody, if none of us are willing to fucking grow up?
There you go.
All of us want to be fucking kids forever.
Yeah.
We have to evolve. A lot of people don't want to change. A lot of people do not want to grow. I was one of them until I had to stand up in my circle of friends and look around and say, hold on. There's a lot of day ones here, but there isn't a lot of A1s here. And that's a fucking difference. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of men just want to be around and chat.
Right.
This is the only man I have around me. One on a consistent basis.
Right.
And everybody else around me is a woman. Listen to me. Let me tell you the type of nigga I am. If I'm gonna go take a nap and my woman is out here watching Sabrina, I have to.
Why Sabrina?
The teenage witch.
She a weird ass nigga. I don't know what the fuck. Beer fucking white. So when she's watching her shows, I have to come out here and creep and use my mind, you know. And I'm like, babe, you're busy? No, you're not busy. Come with me in the room and come nap. You know what I'm saying? I just want her to. But that's me now. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's my nigga. Other than that,
what's so funny that we were talking about like our relationships and our past relationships, and I'm finally in a relationship where I can actually see a future with this person, and it's kind of I woke up one day and I was like, what?
Wait! Everybody, reach your hand to Katrina and say love. Say
love.
Black
love. Yes.
Black love.
Oh,
that's nice. That's amazing.
And it's kind of like scary in a sense because I really had some weirdos. I mean, I accepted a lot of shit, and I did a lot of shit for some weirdos, and I never put that effort towards myself, and I wasted a lot of time. But
I feel like, Katrina, those are lessons though at the same time, right?
You need them.
Now
you
you
know
know
to grow.
what you have and what you could build with, right? What you accept is what you're gonna accept, right? So you accepted that at the time. Now you're like, if a guy like that came around again, you're gonna say, nah, I'm not accepting this no more, right? Because now you've seen good and you've seen better. That's what we were around a lot of, especially being younger, you're around a lot of just waste men. You know what I'm saying? Guys that are not offering you nothing, but we wanted that attention, and you're trying to find that love and different things. So you accepted
and acceptance.
Yeah,
that's all it was.
Katrina, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
All those dudes from your past that you wasted time on, do you wish you would have took money from them niggas?
No.
Money?
No. You know what it is? I always had my own money.
No.
Listen,
hold on. Wait. Slow down.
So hold on. I like that talk. No, I like that talk.
No, Katrina.
I like that talk.
Hold on. Slow down. Don't fucking give Katrina all that yet. Katrina, I'm calling you out.
Yo, look at the doors behind her. Like, look at the doors.
Those are good doors.
That's some good doors behind her.
No. That's not how you tell. You got to talk about. You got to show what the ceiling. When I see the ceiling or the floor, then we know you're in the hood.
Those are double doors behind her. Don't fuck around.
Those look like the closet doors. So those look like
Don't fuck around.
Those they look like they look like
beveled and embossed.
A master.
You guys done?
Master
you guys
bedroom.
done?
Sorry, go ahead.
But me, I think from the bottom of my heart, respectfully, you should have took some money from them niggas. I know you had your own money, but you should have. You know what I'm saying?
I believe in karma. I believe in karma, so I don't want that bad karma coming back right now. I didn't take it, so now I have some good karma around me, and I'm happy.
Denean, do you believe in karma?
I 100% agree in karma. Anything you do or you put out there is definitely gonna come back to you tenfold.
I can't believe in karma.
I don't believe in karma.
I can't.
What do you mean? Wait,
we have 4 minutes. Okay, we have to have this talk in 4 minutes.
Hold on. Wait, I'm gonna be quick. He can't believe in karma because he was fucked up, right?
Oh my God.
I was Angel this whole time, but he was fucked up. His wife bad. He just had a beautiful child. I don't come work.
That's not what it is, man. I had some ups and downs. We talked about this on an episode, fam. I've had some ups.
I'm an innocent nigga. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't believe in karma because I look around. I'm like, you can't find a rich person that's like really done it being a good person. Like, there's always something fucked up. There's always somebody at the bottom that gets screwed over.
Donald Trump is a president. Was just a president 2 days ago.
And look what happened.
What happened?
Karma.
He's still a white man in office giving rules.
He's still good. He's good no matter what, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna kill a couple black people on the way out.
Hold on. Is this our last one? Are we doing another?
We would have to reschedule. We can reschedule for sometime next week.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, we have to reschedule. But okay, so the question I wanted to ask is, on an episode we haven't even released yet, this guy told me that I look like the type to have a white woman.
What? Hold on. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, there is. Yes, there
is. I have a question.
No.
What does that look like?
There is.
He's telling me that I look like the type that would have a white woman. So
like,
I'm asking you. I'm just asking you, for whatever you guys would judge it by. I don't know what your criteria are, but do I look like the type that would have a white woman?
I think both of you guys do.
I told you.
Where's the off button? Off. Why are you fucking? What the fuck?
You know why? I mean, I'm not surprised these days. I mean, a
lot of black guys
go for white women. 100%. A lot of white women go for black
you guys ever?
I want to have this conversation with
you. Have you ever guys ever dated a cracker?
I have, yeah.
Who?
What do you mean who?
But I have.
Fuck off. Denean looks like it.
I know. I look like you.
Denean looks like it.
Listen,
I have not, but I would have.
Yo, there's some white guys.
Almost doesn't count, Brandy. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Almost doesn't fucking count, sister.
But you know what? Listen, guys. I'm pro just love in general. Like, I can't judge you for who you're attracted to. It's that simple.
We had this conversation.
I'm with you
can
on
help that.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, you can't help who you fall for and things like that. But
You can, sis.
Yo, I have allies.
You can.
I have allies.
Yeah,
Thank you, Denean.
The word in allies is lies, brother. Wait, you've been bamboozled.
But Stacks, if you have a type, what, like, who's to tell you that you can't like black women? You
Listen,
know what I'm saying?
I had a type.
Dot.
But I ended up with the complete opposite.
Hold on, we have less than a minute, it says.
It's a minute 38. Yeah.
Okay,
so
my type was
we're gonna have to reschedule.
My type was super light skin, little X video looking girls with the green eyes, with the puffy brown hair.
Racially ambiguous.
Racially ambiguous, but I ended up with a thick brown skin, bald head, no respect, ratchet, sex worker advocate, black woman, feminine advocate, no nigga, you do your own shit. Fuck you. I'm not watching no.
And she puts herself up with you. So
I'm so quiet. I'm a church mouse. I wake up in the morning, I pray, I work out, I jog 5 miles, and I come back, I cook her breakfast.
Yo, before this guy runs all the time, thank you so much for having us on
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us.
This is so dope.
This was a great time.
Thanks, guys.
Tuff Talk Toronto.
Salute, Tuff Talk.
I love you guys. So dope.
All right, we'll connect with you guys for a part 3, okay? Because this is gonna be part 2 right now. All right.
Let's do it.
All right.
Definitely.
All right. Bye, guys.
Okay, so
thanks for having us.
Bye, guys. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.